Hey, hey, alright, let's get back in there. We've got another sea of tents to bust. So we got two champion warriors, a plethora of orc young, many berserkers, a single normal warrior, and a single warlord. I actually kind of like this camp composition for us because just having fewer warriors makes these a lot easier, generally speaking. I think I'm going to pull out Edward and put Roger back in. I kind of realized that I want him to be part of all this. I want him to be gaining levels because we would like him to be a level 11 when we get the Censor of the Diviner. That would be very nice for us. Alright, and we'll do some swaps. Sure would be nice for the tank to have shields on too. That'd probably be a good thing. And let's give him the famed helmet. And does he want this armor? 135 versus the 80. It's honestly, this might be better. He does not have dodge, right? Yeah, he doesn't have dodge. This might actually be better than the assassin's robes, which is kind of crazy. But if he had dodge, I would probably give him the assassin's robes. I think the way it is now, we'll just leave it like this. And I do kind of want to give him a chunkier weapon for this fight. I might just give him this thing, actually. In case he does find himself in melee. Well, it's interesting. He can swap weapons and use this right away. There's some temptation also to give him something like a mansplitter. Just kind of weighing the pros and cons of a weapon that he can switch to and attack with immediately versus a weapon that he has to skip a turn to pull out, because I haven't given him quick hands and I don't currently plan to. I think I like having him be able to pull it out and use it right away, like just a tiny bit more. And we'll stick him right in the center of the formation. Probably want to level up Kettlemond also. Yeah. Great. Toss that back on him. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. We'll be careful with Roger. He's not level 9, but honestly his stats are pretty good. They're actually like, he's not really meaningfully more vulnerable than Edward. He's basically got the same stats. Okay, let's get in here. The lack of obstacles in this map is definitely less helpful than the previous ones we've been doing. There's only a few warriors. 31 enemies is quite a few enemies. So the question is, do we just... Probably we just plop one of our fatigue neutrals here in this position to plug up that gap. We'll keep Goswin free to jump on the Warlord or one of the champions. And then we'll hold off the sides, as usual with the Spear Bros. Quite a few orcs. It is a lot of orcs, that's for sure. So we're going to have to make the formation pretty compact to kind of fit everyone in here safely. Here's one of the warriors, by the way. Looks like he's got a famed shield. One of the champions. So, first Spear Bro is going to go right here. Spear Wall. Second Spear Bro is going to go here. Spear Wall. And then we'll figure out everything else around them now that they're in place. Kettleman will wait on as well. it's actually going to be relatively tough to tuck everyone in to where they need to be. We may have to leave a couple of people down here, because I doubt that these orcs are all going to want to pile straight into Hyan. We could also have considered moving him down here and sticking a fatigue neutral in this position. That might have been smarter. We may have the opportunity to do it next turn. Oh, and both of the champions are on the bottom side. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to use Keybinds to plug up that hole. Tempting to step forward and attack this Berserker, but I'll probably just go down here. I guess the downside there is that now Keybinds can get stunned, but that's not really such a huge deal. Okay, Goswin's going to go down like here, maybe, for the time being. And we just need to make sure that these bros end up in a well-protected spot. The nimble bros, especially. Just gonna leave Gerhard where he is for the time being. The Warlord's up on the top, so we'll position the banner up there to get ready for his screams. And Roger is gonna end up right here in this position, which should be relatively safe. Which means we can have like one thrower here, another one there. Does mean he doesn't get to throw this turn, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. And I might shoot one of these Berserkers. Okay, and then Walter is just gonna come right up here, I think. Goswin, we could move him over to this position. That's probably best. Okay, we're all scrunched up. Actually kind of happy that a Berserker took that spot by Keybinds so he didn't get stunned this turn. I guess if he, bonks him in the head, I won't maybe feel quite so happy about it. A lot of javelins on these Orc Young. That part I'm not super stoked about, actually. Maybe I'll just throw at this one to try to get rid of the javs. And we'll probably have Roger poke and step back so that the bannermen can step in and poke. Like that. We have to be a little careful on the bottom side, depending on where the warriors end up. If they end up on the tank and he can indom, that's okay, but we need to be very conscious of when he's going to run out of the ability to indom. We don't want them pushing through and ending up on Tostig. That would be pretty bad. So let's not let that happen if we can possibly avoid it. Missing the bonk is also unfortunate. Okay, we're just gonna put as much damage on this Berserker as we can. And Goswin's gonna start using Indom. Don't like that Berserker getting through so quickly. Some of them are fleeing already, which I like that. That's good. It's a lot of orcs. That's for sure. Okay, and Hyan. Poke that Berserker. Hopefully he doesn't get too badly messed up. The sheer volume of orcs here is definitely concerning. Keybinds did get stunned. We have enough that they're running around on our throwers, or trying to flank around us. Could drop a dog here. A little concerned about that dog. His prospects for the future, but I think it's worth doing. Okay, happy that that guy didn't do very well with his attacks. Definitely going to focus our efforts on that Berserker. Wow, that was a good morale break. Holy cow. Like that one. Okay. The thing that is nice is that there aren't that many warriors. So depending on where they go, maybe we don't have to worry too much about them pushing through. And we're definitely going to focus the Berserkers that are flanking around, not the ones that are on the tank. That one's fleeing. No, I think I step Walter up one so that this one can only step in and attack Goswin. And good attack right here. Alright, that one's fleeing too. Now, if one of the other warriors ends up... Can't get to this spot right away, but we may have to be cautious about what's going on. Also, I didn't think about it, but this would be a good place to throw a fire pot. Also, up here would have been a good place to throw a fire pot. Let's see. Definitely okay leaving that Berserker there. He's kind of holding that spot for us, which is nice. I think I'll just attack one of these Orc Young. Spear Wall agenda continues. We need to clear this Berserker off. I'll give him another poke. Goswin's gonna keep on indoming down here. And Gerhard step and poke. The ones that are fleeing are going to rally, but it does take some of the pressure off. And it keeps spaces open for them to be trying to get in. One of the things that can happen with so many orcs is that even though they might want to try to get into the spear wall, if there's two other orcs blocking them, they end up running around and flanking you, so I'm pretty okay with this. Like that guy fleeing. It's very possible the Warlord will try to rally this turn, but I also like that his resolve is starting to wear down. Apparently he... kind of looks like he just bypassed my spear wall without getting attacked, which is a little bit strange. Don't understand that. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. That's not cool. What if that's like a mod bug or something? I don't know what that's all about, but I am not at all a big fan of that. I'm gonna wait for this Berserker to step in so I can attack him. Not a fan of that one little bit. That's not cool. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. This Berserker is only attacking a dog. This one is on our thrower, so we'll try to kill him. And don't think I'll step in to attack him. I could pull out the cleaver now. It may be appropriate to do that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so Raban, worried about him now. We're gonna have to pull out his shield, that's for sure. Kind of think that maybe Liebwin's gonna pull out his axe and attack this Berserker. That's more important than dealing with the Orc Young who's on him, for sure. Kill that Berserker. Right, so what's the range on the fire pot? If I were to throw that... I don't actually really love these options so much. I wonder where Horgosh School is going to go. Another option we have is we could pull Tostig up right now, like up to here, throw at one of these Berserkers. And that puts him in position to throw the Smoke Pot. Actually, could we Smoke Pot? Okay, so right now we could Smoke Pot Raban out of there if we needed to. So maybe that's not actually necessary. I think what we'll do instead is we'll pull out another stack of Javelins and we'll kill this Berserker. Maybe attack this warrior, or we could just start working on Obrock here. Yeah, I think I'll start working on Obrock. Okay, and Engelbert's just gonna attack the Warlord, I think. I'm still a little bit confused about how it is that he was able to just jump into contact. That was strange. Maybe I actually attack this Orc Young. Try to clear that one off. Okay, and the throwers. My option here on Kettleman is I could either attack this warrior twice, could run over here and attack the Berserker, and that probably tempts this one to go up there. I think I'm going to do that. Get him out of harm's way a little bit too, in case they end up pushing through. Definitely pulling out the shield. He's got one more turn of Spear Wall left. Let's see. Hildrick's gonna have a chance to attack. Just gonna attack the Warlord, and I might drop a dog on him too. Of course it attacks the Berserker. Alright. Let's see. Geralt. I think we need to leave him down here to help with this whole situation. We'll attack this warrior for now. Yeah. See, that's a thing that can happen, and we don't like that at all. Warlord is fleeing at least, or sorry, he's breaking. So if we can get a couple more resolve breaks on these orcs, if we can drop him to fleeing, there's no one to rally him, which is pretty huge. Okay, this fight is definitely not going as well. Raban's in a dangerous spot. Goswin is, unfortunately, not able to keep both of the champions off the Nimble Bros. At least they're running out of jabs. Good job. Good dog. Yeah, so what we really need to do is we really need to drop the Warlord to fleeing, but the best way to do that is by killing the Orc Young around him. This turn we're probably going to bring Roger. Where are we going to bring Roger? Maybe we bring him up here and kill this Berserker and then bring him down there to attack this one next turn? May just leave Uldrick right where he is for now. Yeah, so I think we'll try to do that. It's a lot of damage. And we definitely need to bonk this orc, so he doesn't do quite as much damage to Tostig. Okay. Sure wish I could bring Liebwin into that action too. Let's see. This warrior isn't even on us yet. I'm wondering if maybe I should be trying to just take out this Orc Young. So we got him to fleeing in one hit, but it did not cause any resolve breaks. Okay, and then up here, Same kind of question. I actually think maybe it's appropriate to step Engelbert in now and try to kill this Orc Young, because Raban's going to be out of fatigue, so I think we'll do that. Oh, look at that. Oh, baby. That's so good. Perfect. That's what we needed. Alright, Tostig here is okay for now. Ish, for some value of okay. He's got the smoke pot. If we need to pull it out, we can. I think for now we'll just pull out the sword. But maybe we don't... Let's see, do we make 2 attacks on this guy? I think we probably can, actually. He's already at wavering. And then on Kettleman, we might drop the dog here and then make an attack. Perfect. Okay, that was good. Alright, so now we're going to put all our effort on Horgosh. Ion's got this one final turn of Spear Walling to do. And now Raban is actually pretty safe. We mostly just need to make sure that we get... It's actually not that much risk left. I don't really want this dog to die for no reason, though. So I think... I don't think we need to move Gerhard. What I would like to do next turn is bring him down here to work on these two, because the top side is actually pretty stable at this point. These young can come in and attack Engelbert, but that's just not a big deal. He's built to take it, and he's almost at full health. So we'll just pass. Raban here is probably just going to take this turn to recover fatigue, because there's no one who can actually attack him right now. He's covered on every side, so he's just going to pass turn right away. Goswin's got one more turn before he can get pushed out of the way. Oh my god, and his spear just broke? Didn't even notice. That's not great. We can pull out the other one next turn. Okay. It's a brave dog. Okay. Yeah, so without the Warlord, these resolve breaks are really going to start getting to them now. I almost kind of want to move the banner down to see if that can entice Horgosh. Also, this Berserker dropped back to fleeing from the dog, which is pretty awesome. But this is definitely the biggest problem on the battlefield currently, so we're going to try to deal with that as quickly as we can. Don't care about Engelbert getting stunned at all. Stun, or daze this guy. Don't know that I want to put Roger in the position of being in contact with both of these warlords. That's not really ideal for him. They both have cleavers too. We don't want to put our Nimble Bros on top of them. So maybe I'll just move him over here up on top. He should be in good shape to fight these Orc Young. Liebwin's gonna make some attacks on random Orc Young, I guess. Alright, and Raban's gonna pull out his spear again. And maybe I'll wait on him. All these guys are turn done. They're going to be faster than him next turn. I guess this Orc Young is going to die, so someone does have the opportunity to jump on him. So I might... Actually just going to Spear Wall again to protect that Hex. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I think this should be okay over here. Not saying that I love it, but... You know. What we'd like to do is drop this one to fleeing so Tostig can get out of there. And Kettleman's got an okay shot at doing that. right there. And now Tostig can get out of dodge, and everything should be great. And where are we going to put Kettleman now? Kind of just want to like move him up here, and then help kill the orcs over on this side, maybe. Yeah, so Tostig is going to skedaddle right now. We're just going to move him way over here. Way over there? Probably just right here is actually fine. So let's see. We can pull out the jabs again. Yeah, I think that should be fine. No more spear wall. We could actually move in to prevent these ones from rallying. I think we will. Yeah, he's actually pretty safe down here now. Even if these rally, he'll be fine. And now this is Goswin's recover turn. And Raban will just keep on spear walling. I'm so bad at remembering to check their spear durability. Okay. We'll probably step in, attack Obrock. No, he's probably better suited just attacking the ones who don't have as much armor. We'll wait for Horgosh to run away and probably die, and then we'll step in and attack Brock. Look at that. Cowardly orcs. Yeah, so we just need to keep someone in contact with these two, and that'll ensure that they do not rally. So Goswin can just hang out where he is. And Kettleman can get right back in the action. Kind of want to move him down here and pull out his sword to make sure that these don't run away. Yeah, we'll do that. Make sure they don't successfully flee is what I mean. This young is going to run soon. This one's coming back. We'll just wait here for now. And Gerhard's also going to come down here. Run for your lives, cowards. We'll probably just leave Ion right where he is. Not even gonna... Oh wait, do I need to... Yes. Maybe we'll learn a lesson. Just pass. Oh, we're running them down. Roger needs his experience. Where are these orcs going? Looks like they're going around the top. Wait on all these guys. Well, I guess Geralt could. Still gonna be a little careful with Tostig. The dog killed him. Amazing. Okay, that was kind of tense for a second, but honestly not that bad. All right. Good stuff. Let's see. Roger got 650 experience and actually did quite a bit of damage. Cleavers do kind of slap. And Spear Bros certainly did a lot of damage too. Ion had the second highest damage on the team after Walter. And look at that. 2 crappy shields. How exciting. And our broken spear. And let's see about all this food that it's keeping. Keep some of the strange meat. Yeah, I mean, mostly I trust its decisions, I think. All right, great. Not a lot of space for more stuff. We're pretty full on stuff. Also, no shiny item from the camp itself, which is kind of too bad. Too bad, so sad. How much is this worth? Throwing spear is worth 80? Why did it keep that? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Good job, everyone. A little scary. And that's the last camp that we know about, I think. So it's the watermelon. Okay, so we're gonna head straight to Al Hazif. Hey, look, it's some orcs. He's actually in fine shape if we just swap out his armor. Maybe helms we can swap. Alright. Yeah, I mean he's totally fine to do another fight. No problem. We would like to replace this armor though. Repair both of those. And he could also use a fresh helmet. Is that it? Pretty much. Geralt is a little bit dinged up. Should be okay. We'll be mindful about him, but he's tough. He'll be fine. Also, let's level up our monk here so we stop seeing that annoying yellow arrow. Alright, sure, let's chase these orcs down. They think that they're stronger than us. I'm not sure that I agree with them. Let's find out. How's this spear doing? Not sure I agree with you, orcs. Okay. So... where are we going to put everyone? I'll probably do the usual formation. So I'll leave the Spear Bro here, pull everyone else back behind him. I'll put Tostig. Tostig probably just going to sit where he is and throw. We'll tuck Geralt in here. Actually, it's a little bit annoying the way I positioned people. But it's not a huge deal. Bond's just going to stick where he is. So we're going to fill in this space, this space. We'll keep a tight back line. Hilder's going to stay where he is. Roger's going to go right back here. Alan stays where he is. Fire at the warriors. Pull Walter back. Keep Liebman where he is. And Engelbert will go here, and Gerhard will move back probably all the way down to there. Top side is a little bit scarier than the bottom side. We should keep that in mind. Just gonna pass turn on Goswin, actually. He's gonna get charged on, most likely. Like that. Oh, come on. Again with this shit. Wait and see if I need to pull out the cleaver. If it's looking like a cleaver situation or not. Move Raban up there. Wait. Wait on the throwers. Try to be a little more mindful about our spear durability. The warrior is shield walling. Might just clear these ones out. Go down here with Gerhard and attack this young, and then one of the warriors will end up on top of him. I think that's fine. They won't be able to push from that position. I guess he gets attacked. I think it should be okay. I'll wait on Tostig again. Maybe just Indom. Do more waiting, do more waiting, do more waiting. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm glad that it was the one in the back who ended up in that spot. He couldn't make an attack this turn. Wait on Geralt. Alright, let's check in on these spears. 60%. And 79. So the top's pressured a little bit more, not too surprising, kind of expected that. Goswin just gonna fast turn, sounds good. Okay, and we'll attack that way. Stupid Orc Young and his bullshit. Oh, you know, I actually wish I'd moved Tostig back one. That was kind of silly. But I can move Walter in to attack that Orc, and that should be fine. Keep holding that one Orc off. We'll still wait on Engelbert. Alright, let's be careful with Tostig. Cheeky little tank attack there. I think we'll be able to deal with that one before it becomes an issue. I think I'll wait on Leadwin. Confirm, we were able to deal with him before it became an issue. Wait on Engelbert. Wait on Gerhard, I guess. Do some bonking. See what that one does. And wait on Leadwind as well. Someone's gonna end up in this hex, probably this warrior right there. And we'll wait on Kettleman also. Wait there. Just gonna move Engelbert down there, actually. Oh, Tostig. Get it done. Did Warriors run? I actually don't remember. Let's find out. They do run. Shit. That's not what I wanted. Do I drop a dog on him? I don't want the experience. Run them down. We'll get one of the fatigue neutrals on him before he has a chance to kill the dog. Hopefully. Oh, nice. We can give the kill to Roger. Perfect. Alright, and... I don't even know if we need these stupid daggers anymore. Might just not be necessary. We're almost back in town. Ditch the strange meat. And we'll ditch this thing. That's probably it. Yeah. Okay. Let's head to Al Hazif. Sure. Show him how to brawl. We're just gonna make this monk who's sitting around a real badass. He'll be the strongest monk at the monastery when he gets back. Not even sure I want to fight that camp right now. Many berserkers? God, it's so easy though. One sec. Alright, gonna make it a short session today. I'm meeting someone for a drink, so yeah. Come back, probably bust that camp, and then we'll make our way over towards the library and the artifact reliquary.